Bro, guys who spend their whole lives at the gym, stop. Chill out. It's like rich guys who exclusively define themselves by being rich. There's nothing wrong with it in and of itself, but just they do the meme. They make it their whole personality. Like, come on. Like, I'm having this is brought to you by Delola Spritz. I'm having a Delola Spritz in a Jewel parking lot right now. And it's a beautiful day in March. It's gloomy. I love gloomy days. It's perfect because it's not too hype. You know, people kind of know, like, you know, we're not getting too hype up in this bitch yet, but it's not too depressing either. Guys who go to the gym every single day, it's like any routine, right? If you never break routine, are you really a man? Like, are you really like a human being worth investing in? If you every once in a while don't tap some MILF's ass, you know, like, or just something out of bounds where it's like, hey, I'd rather ask forgiveness than ask permission. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission, because nobody's gonna give you permission to live the way you want to live. Nobody's gonna give you permission to have the fucking six-pack and shit. And some guys go to the gym every day and they never get thin because they still see themselves as a fat guy, right? It's like their whole identity. Some people, like, they study all day and they take Adderall and all this shit, but they never make the grade because they still see themselves as a low self-esteem student. And it's the same way with money too. Money is simply a vibration that you must get on the velocity of. The velocity of money is what has caused me to have my wealth. It's just spending money. Spend it and go get some more. Spend it and go get some more. So I've never really saved anything. I've never saved a bitch, and I've never saved $1. Now, that's what I'm kind of adjusting slightly. I'm choosing a paradigm in which maybe I do have some securities, but I don't care. Because what would be the logic behind that? Behind having securities? What feelings does that conjure up? Not even logically, what feelings does that conjure up? Does that conjure up, oh, just, I feel like something's about to happen? Same thing with health insurance. Like, what emotions does health insurance conjure up? Like, oh, I kind of feel like, my arm's a little tingly. I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. Like, what do you think? Like, what is it that you're afraid of, precisely? My girl is complaining. I feel like she's going to leave me. I feel like she's going to break up with me. And then you act shocked when it fucking happens. You know, like, it's disgusting. Like, human beings are so disgusting in that we write our own wills before we're even dead. Like, long before, bro. Like, you're fucking writing your will in your 20s. What are you doing? I lived a full life. I made it as a famous stand-up comedian. And now they're assaulting me. The paparazzi everywhere. I can't catch a break out in these streets, cuz. No, Diddy. Diddy's coming after me, Jake Jones. Diddy wants my ass. That's why they had to put him in jail. Because he just couldn't resist the Jiggity Jake. You couldn't resist the Jiggity Jake Jones. Don't lie, Diddy. I saw your story. So I guess, you know, your concerns are valid. Everybody's concerns are valid to a degree. Everybody's feelings are valid. Even the ones that we don't want to talk about. I saw a passage in Book of Revelation, because I was reading the Book of Revelation yesterday. That was a really challenging read for me. I consider that a big win to have gone through that all the way. It took me, it took me like probably 2 hours or something like that to read through it. It's not that long of a chapter, but the detail of it is just so fucking dense. And most of it is surrealism. Like, I'm convinced that John took all the drugs at once. He took all the drugs at once and then just wrote, because none of it makes any sense, dude. There's like fucking fairies and dragons and fucking, and like 12 different gems and 12 different, and the measurements of the gates of whatever. None of it makes sense. Most of it, if not all of it, is symbolic. And there's only a couple of moral things that you could highlight in the entire chapter. But one thing I did stumble about was, did I forget what it was? It was, dude, like when I'm reading that, when I first read that chapter or just skimmed it, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to hell, aren't I? It's based on like, because I judged myself as the descriptions in the book. Why? Because society judges first. Society, aka the world, convinced us that we were bad people, that we were slaves. And now we see that reflected in the book when we decide to turn to religion in any capacity. And what you see in religion is what you see everywhere. The flaws, the things that don't work, the comic struggles. Like, I got into a fight with a self-checkout the other day because the bill that I put in was too wrinkly. And Abe Lincoln was looking at me like, bro, I freed the fucking slaves, but I can't help you on this one, dog. I'm like, holy shit, man. I'm there for like 5 fucking minutes trying to jam this bill in, and finally I like kind of pressed down on it, and I was like, yes! Yes! Victory! And then I was like looking around the store like, this is my moment. And like, this is my problem, because I have main character syndrome to the max. I love it. But sometimes there's a pro and a con to that. When you win big. But when you lose, you want to play victim. You want to cry all day. You want to make things more dramatic than they are. Like when I'm in the Costco section and there's like a MILF next to me and I'm kind of doing like, I'm kind of striking a pose a little bit. I'm like, oh, what does she think of me? Oh, you're kind of cute. Yeah, you want to go back? You want to have a little afternoon snack? Could I get some fruit snacks, mommy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just kind of at that phase in my life where I feel like I'm a diva. I feel like I'm a fucking diva, like a pimp, and I just don't know how. This is just how I'm moving right now. But I could be anything. But for some reason, I chose to be this, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why? Oh, because I just am. Because I just fucking am that. Because I think I lack something, but I don't. I lack nothing. God talks to me every once and was like, my son, do you lack any good thing? I'm like, no. No, I don't. They pass me on the head like, good boy. But, you know, everybody's got their own version of that shit. Everybody's got the voices in their heads. They're on the spectrum. Everybody's on the fucking spectrum now. And they have to go to the gym every fucking day to feel like they're achieving something. And you know what? I'm not hating on going to the gym, okay? But every fucking day, dude, when it's jam-packed and they ain't really moving, and like the fucking Asian guy's leaving razors in the shower drain with his rat hairs in it, and the towels are clogging up the shower drain. It's not fun. Like, you can hit the jacuzzi. I hit the jacuzzi like fucking 12 days in a row. And by the 12th day, I'm like, okay, I want to kill myself now. I want to just drown in this hot tub, because even though it is luxurious, and even though it is bubbly and exotic and nice, and the eucalyptus fills my nostrils and just guts the yak out of me, it's not worth the fucking effort to get here. I'll just take a shower. I'll just go for a jog outside because I got shit to do. I got shit to do. I got a special coming out. I got fucking movie roles lined up. I got shit going on. Okay? I got books coming out. I got merch. I got a podcast. I got too much shit going on to just be another run-of-the-mill gym bro who needs to fucking update his membership every fucking month. Because Lifetime has a tier system. And if you're not on the right tier, they're going to slightly downgrade you a bit. It's like, oh, are you in the wrong location? Yeah, you got to go 20 miles to Vernon Hills. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! They're all the same! They're all the same exact fucking gym! Might as well go to LA now. Oops, LA's closed. Never mind. Don't go to LA. Never go to LA. Never go to LA. That place stinks. That place literally stinks like old man ass. Dude, I was at LA the other day, and this fucking old man, this fucking Joe Biden looking motherfucker, he's blocking my entry. Like, I'm walking through I'm walking to my locker, and this naked old man with yo-yo balls is just standing there, like, with that dementia stare, like he's seeing through your soul. I'm like, could you move, please, sir? And he's like travailing molasses. I couldn't get him to move fast enough, so I had to look at this old man's stank ass for like fucking 3 fucking minutes, dude. I wanted to whack him like Viggo Mortensen in Eastern Promises. I want to just end this cocksucker. This fucking man. Dude, old men in locker rooms should be fucking raped and shot. I hate them. Fuck these assholes, man. This is what... And then you got your gym bros. Elon Musk. They're not even working out. They're just there. I never see any one of them go, the broccoli bussin' haircut. I never see a single one of them being like, going hard on the treadmill. You know why? Because they're fucking posers. And they're fucking losers. Dude, I think pedophiles... Because I'm trying to think, because we did that whole libertarian LARPing where we're like, we're going to throw them in wood chippers. Wood chipper refurbishing company. Yeah, that's a good investment. It actually is, by the way. No cap. But I actually think that what Putin is doing with chemical castration, that makes sense. That is probably the most humane thing you could do to them. Because that introduces a level of empathy where it's like, okay, if I was cursed enough to have these uncontrollable urges, and I was that fucked up, if I was that down bad as a person, where I'm out committing sex crimes and shit, I would think that, and I would think that chemical castration, that would be like a mercy, that'd be like a merciful punishment. Because then it's like, I have no more desire. I have no more desire to do that shit. I might be able to walk free and not really bother anybody. Another win for Putin, man. Putin is a boss. I love Vladimir Putin. I love Putin. Trump is a fucking Zionist cuck, but we already knew that. And his supporters already knew that too. They just refuse to admit it because they have hope or something. They place their hope in this president. And here's the difference, dude. Because even though I used to vote Democrat, I never had any hopes for Joe Biden. I always knew he was a loser, and he was doing the bidding of the Republicans his whole life. What made you think he was going to change during his presidency? He busted the railroad union, and it's like, okay, was that even real? I don't know. You can only take these media stories at their word with a pound of salt. Train thing that happened in, was it Ohio? Was it Pennsylvania? Remember that? What happened to that? Nobody cares. Oh, just another toxic chemical dump poisoning the water. Nobody cares. Who even knows if that really happened? Who even knows if 9/11 really happened? It was all special effects. George Lucas is going to do a recut of 9/11 where they add in dinosaurs. So it's like a brontosaurus comes in and wrecks the Twin Towers. Dude, I feel like this nigga recognized me. Dude, I get that all the time now. Random people just come up to me and be like, "Oh, you're Jake Jones comedy." I'm like, that's nice. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna chase the guy down though. Like, minimal fucking effort. You know, it was like that fucking nervousness. My thing is dealing with anxiety, right? But also, the anxiety makes the comedy. This is the conundrum that I'm in, because I'm dealing with half-truths in life. Life is full of half-truths. It is. It's just one giant half-truth. It doesn't make any sense. And here's the interesting thing about it. We're all supposed to win, and we all win every single fucking day, man. Like, I don't care if you are pushing carts. Bro, I'll happily do that shit. The problem is, I no longer see myself as a guy who has to work 40 hours a week for money. I empty my account on purpose, dude. I literally, I fuck around with a bunch of cash. I'll blow it in a night, because I know I'm going to get it back. I know I'm going to get it back. And I'll just fuck around, and I'll just see if I can get away with a purchase sometimes. Like, if I'm 25 cents off, I'll be like, I'll flip them a fucking quarter. Whatever. Because I don't give a shit. Life is literally like playing with your dick. It's a personal thing. You got to feel yourself up in the way that you want to be felt, and only you know your specific kinks. You dig what I'm saying? And you're probably going to think I'm weird if I told you my kinks, and I probably think you were weird. It doesn't matter. We're all fucking weird, okay? I'm weird as fuck, G. I'm weird as fuck. I like showing off. My dad would say I'm nigga rich, because I like blowing all my shit, getting some more. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it comes back to me. That's called the velocity of money. I'm not one of these like Dave Ramsey cocksuckers who's like, you gotta save every dollar, just ching, 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 ching. Dave Ramsey's a fucking tight cocksucker. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's there for some people who want to like tiptoe to the grave. That's who Dave Ramsey's audience is. Just let's tiptoe to the grave. Let's not make any fuss. No fuss, no muss. Okay. Whatever. I like a little drama in my life. I'm not going to lie. Anybody's, yeah, I'm just doing drama free. No, you're not. You're not. If I have nice shit, it's not getting the nice shit that I like so much. It's being able to destroy the nice shit when I'm really pissed off. You know what I mean? Like having a mansion full of fragile objects, and you just one day, you just like take a fucking baseball bat and be like, you fucking Russian Latvian cunt, you didn't suck my cock enough today. Whoop, smash faces and fucking throw them all over the place. Oh, that was from China. Fucking smash the glass pane. Oh yeah, that's $1 million of property value down the fucking drain, cunt. Fucking get the cocaine and the couch cushions. Those were my grandmother's ashes. Yeah, we're rolling them up in a blunt now. 'Cause nothing means shit. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes. You know, it's not worth anything, 'cause spirit is the currency is spirit. That's the only currency that actually fucking matters. Is your spirit, your energy. The only thing about a person that I judge is their energy. I don't care what they look like. I don't care where they've been. I don't care what their fucking story is. It's in the way they tell it and in the way that they view their life. That is their spirit communicating to you.